Okay, good afternoon, guys. I hope everyone is having an amazing weekend so far. So this call that I'm going to do today is really for the chairmans in this group. So this is truly for just the chairmans. This is not for someone that just wants to go platinum 150. This is not for someone that just wants to go platinum 600. And to be honest, this is really not just for an individual that wants to remain at platinum 1000, you know? So I'm glad you guys have taken the time out to be on this call. I've noted down who's on this call. So you guys are going to specifically receive my attention because now I know who is committed to going platinum 1000 and above. So my name is Katrina Wajis, and I'm a top leader here in IML, and I'm committed to helping you guys grow. So this is going to really be a leadership conversation. So at any point as I'm going through this information, I want engagement. So feel free to, pop your questions in the chat box, and I'll be answering those questions as we go along, okay? So, as I said, this call is all about how to go platinum 1000. Now, I believe platinum 1000 is the foundation of iMarkets Live. That's where everything begins. Everything actually starts with platinum 1000. Once you know how to go platinum 1000, you'll know how to go to chairman. Now, this is something that I actually learned from my mentor, David Imonite. So David Imonite, he's the one that's actually taught us how to do this. So then I'm going to teach it to you guys as well. So this is his formula. This is how he's cracked the code. This is how David Imonite has gone chairman 500. So what David Imonite has taught me about how to go platinum 1000 and how that lays the foundation for every rank after platinum 1000, it takes you to chairman. That's exactly what I'm going to teach you guys, because you guys on this call are the really ambitious ones, are the ones that want to become six-figure earners, because this blueprint that I'm about to teach you, this blueprint will take you to six figures, okay? So how to go platinum 1000, IML blueprint to chairman. You have residual bills, why not have residual income? So of course, if you go platinum 1000, that's an extra $1,000 a month. If you decide to then duplicate and go to chairman, then that's a residual income of at least 10,000 a month. Okay, so everything starts with goals. You have to have goals. Everything starts with goals. So what are your daily goals? What are your weekly goals? What are your monthly goals? And what are your yearly goals? Have those goals written down. So have you got your goals written down? Do you know where you're going? Or are you just, going around in a circle? Are you just, hoping things will happen? Write down your goals and get deliberate about them. If there's a certain rank you want to hit, set yourself a deadline. The next major event that's coming up is actually December 2nd with 8-figure earner and chairman 500, David Imonite. So if you don't have your goals written down, or if you have your goals written down, you should be aiming everything you have into that event with David Imonite. The activity you do right now is going to allow your business to explode coming out of that event. The plan is to do a lot of exposures, presentations leading up to that event, so you can bring a lot of people with you to that event. Your business will soar coming out of that event based on the number of people that you bring to that event. I know a lot of people, they think that, they should go to an event and the event will get them fired up. If you can get yourself fired up right now, and then, take massive action, do a lot of presentations, get a lot of people into your business, get a lot of people booked for that event. Imagine the difference between you taking just yourself to that event as opposed to you taking a couple of people with you or a lot of people to that event. Now you all go to that event, you all come out fired up, massive action gets taken, because after an event, everyone is fired up, everyone, is on a whole new level. So imagine coming out of that event with a bunch of people and you all go out into the marketplace and you absolutely smash it. Where could you be? Do you get what I mean? So don't wait for this event to get fired up. Get yourself fired up right now. Write down your goals, decide why you need to do this, why you want to do this, take massive action, expose the business to a lot of people, get a lot of people involved. Whoever doesn't get started, still get them booked for the second. That's what I've been doing. Whoever hasn't been financially able to get started, I'm getting them to book tickets for David Imonite, because I know Once they come to David Imonite, I don't have to explain anything to them again. They are going to absolutely just run, you know, with this business. So set yourself an aim to bring a lot of people with you to that event, because David Imonite is going to really, really, really seal the deal for you, okay? So he's going to really, really seal the deal. So set yourself a target. How many people do you want to have, you know, with you at that event? How many team members of yours do you want to have at the event? How many personal guests do you want to have at the event? Now, for all of you guys on the call, you guys join this call because you want to go Platinum 1000. Now, if you want to go Platinum 1000, your aim should really be to have minimum 5 personal guests at that event, December 2nd. So December 2nd, you got a bit of time before December 2nd. So your aim, your target should be minimum 5 guests. But if you really, really want an explosion in your business, then you'll bring a lot more than 5 guests. You'll make sure you book 1 personal ticket every single day. So if you're booking 1 personal ticket every single day, as in you're booking one of your own personal guests every single day leading up to that event, how many people are you going to have in that event? What's that going to do for your business? These people are going to come down to the event. They're going to get fired up. They're going to hear from an 8-figure earner, someone in a position they'd love to get to, you know, a chairman 500, you know, and he is someone that is very inspiring. If they hear from this gentleman, if they come down and they see all the, you know, training that's going to be happening at that event, we're going to have many different trainers actually doing Forex training, you know, so they're going to be able to tap into that. They're going to be able to see so much social proof. Imagine a room filled with 500 people, you know, that are actually making money on both sides of this business. What is that going to do for your guest? How is your guest going to feel when they see how real this opportunity is? They're going to meet people in that event that's going to have the same appearance as them, the same background as them, you know, maybe the same ethnicity, maybe the same job previously or something like that. And they're going to be so inspired. They're going to think, okay, well, if this person could do it, so can I. So they're going to come out of that event fired up, gearing to go. And, you know, they're just going to want to know, okay, what's next? What do I do? So that's the power of events, because of course you can expose people to the business and they can get started, but you know, there's nothing more powerful than the social proof that these events provide. Now, in order for you to achieve your goals, in order for you to go chairman in this company, you have to believe in the vision, you know, of IML. You have to be sold out into the vision of IML. What is the vision of IML? The vision of IML is 500 chairmans. If you aren't a chairman yet, it just means that you haven't bought into the vision of 500 chairmans. Because if you buy into the vision of 500 chairmans, you will commit yourself to being one of those 500 chairmans and also creating some of those 500 chairmans, you know. So you have to buy into the vision. You have to believe it will happen. You have to believe it's already done. And that is how you will start taking the necessary actions. You will start doing the activity that's going to allow you to be one of the 500 chairmans. Do you believe in the vision of 500 chairmans? Do you believe in 500 people making 10,000 per month and above residually from this company? Do you believe that you're going to be one of them? Is your activity that you do on a daily basis telling me or telling anyone that you are going to be one of those 500 chairmen? Now, the vision of the company is 1 million customers. Are you committed to helping the company grow to 1 million customers? Are you committed to that? Do you believe in that? Do you believe we should really help 1 million people, you know, learn and earn with this platform? Do you believe we should empower, enrich, and educate 1 million customers? Do you believe this is the best vehicle, you know, on the planet right now, and people deserve to benefit from this? Are you playing your part in helping with these 1 million customers? Because if you buy into the vision, you know, and you're sold out on the vision, then the commitment is easy. You know, you'll be showing the plan day to day, getting people on board, not worrying about the people that say no, but just focused on the vision. So the process will be very, very easy. You'll enjoy the process just because you have your eye set on the prize. You have your eye set on the prize of 500 chairmans, where you're a chairman, you're creating chairmans, and also at the same time 1 million customers, where, you know, all you're focused on is that goal. See, when you have goals written down, when you have a goal, your focus is that goal. So what that means is that it doesn't matter what happens in the process or what happens along the way, the goal keeps you going because that's your target. You have tunnel vision. So it doesn't matter the amount of people that's saying no to you, your goal is affirmative, and the only thing you're focused on is, achieving that goal. So make sure you buy into the company vision, and because you've bought into the company vision, it will be very, very easy to, take the necessary activities day to day. Now, in order to achieve success, everything starts with desire. So the starting point of all achievement, the starting point of all success is desire. So everything starts and ends with desire. So my mentor, David Imonite, he always says, desire plus skill times faith equals success. However, on this call, showing you guys how to go Platinum 1000, how to go chairman, I'm really just going to focus on the skill. That's what I'm going to focus on. I'm going to focus on the skills. If you guys want another call about mindset, about faith, etc., and belief, then, I can do another call about that. But what I'm really going to focus on is the activity that you need to be doing to achieve Platinum 1000 to get to chairman. So, for instance, the agenda for this call, the definition of success for this call is becoming a chairman 10 or above. So obviously success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal, and that worthy ideal for this call is for you to become a chairman 10 or above, because that's going to start with Platinum 1000, but progressive realization of a worthy ideal is the definition of success, and success for this call is that you achieve chairman 10 or above. Okay. So success is a moving target. Once you get to chairman 10, your goal will move to chairman 25. So maybe you're on the call right now and you're saying, okay, I don't want to stop at chairman 10. No problem. Success is a moving target. The reality is once you wrap up chairman 10, then you're going to want to wrap up chairman 25. You're going to want to wrap up chairman 50 after that. And that's the reality, So, but the starting point is to get to chairman. Now, the starting point of all desire, of all achievement is desire. So the desire is to go chairman 10 and help other people go chairman 10 as well. Your desire is created by your focus. So how focused are you on accomplishing this goal? When you're focused, you'll constantly be thinking about chairman 10. You'll be seeing yourself as a chairman in your mind. You'll be speaking like a chairman. You'll be speaking, I am so happy and grateful now that I'm a chairman 10 in iMarkets Live. You'll be feeling like a chairman. And by the way, once you start feeling like a chairman, that's when you know it's completely done. I remember before Zain Khan hit chairman 50, I remember before he hit chairman 50, he was already feeling chairman 50. So we already knew it was done, because once you get the feeling, then what happens after that? Once you get the feeling, the activity that happens after that is just natural progressive realization, of meeting that target of chairman 50. But once you start feeling it, you already know it's done. And time is your friend when it's already done, because when you know it's done, time is your friend, so once you start feeling it, so you've got to start feeling chairman. Do you feel like a chairman? Are you speaking like a chairman? Like, how do you know that you're going chairman? Do you see yourself as a chairman in your mind? Do you currently speak like a chairman? Do you sit like a chairman? Is all your activity surrounded around chairman? Is all your activity about going chairman? Is your whole thought process, are the people that you're listening to, is your whole lifestyle designed around going chairman? So you need to make a decision today to go chairman 10. You need to make a decision today to go chairman 10. Now, are you going to be focused? As I said, your conversations have to be about chairman 10. Your thought patterns, the feelings that you have, the things that you are seeing, all have to be about chairman 10. If I was going to come to your house today, can I tell, once I step into your house, can I tell that you're someone that's about to go chairman 10? How can I tell coming into your house that you're going to be a chairman 10? What are the signs that I'm going to see? What are the things on the wall that I'm going to see? What are the affirmations that I'm going to see that's going to tell me that you're someone that's about to be very successful? What is it? What are you listening to in your house? You know, what are you seeing when you wake up? What are your walls covered in? You know, are there affirmations? Is there a dream board? You know, are you seeing pictures of, you know, the result of getting to Chairman 10? What is the picture of Chairman 10? Like, what do you associate with Chairman 10? Because Chairman 10 is a goal, and it's, you know, it's a title, but that title, you know, has a physical, you know, picture attached to it. Like, what are you going to be, what is going to be your Chairman 10 experience? What car is it that you're going to be driving? You know, where are you going to live? You know, what is it going to allow you to do? Are you seeing the pictures of Chairman 10 every single day? Are you seeing the result of achieving this goal every single day? If I step into your house right now, can I tell that you're someone on the pathway of becoming successful? You know, for instance, I had a launch call with a gentleman by the name of Majid last night. And, you know, yesterday was him getting started in the business. And I was super impressed. And the reason why I was super impressed, because on our Zoom call, on the wall behind him, he already had, you know, the compensation plan printed out on his wall. And it was his first day getting started. I can tell already that he's going to be very successful. I can already tell that he's going chairman. You know, so if I come to your house right now, what can I tell that you're going to be successful? Can I tell that you're about to become chairman? You know, what are on your walls? You know, what is the conversations, you know, that you're having? Like, what are you listening to at home? Everything in your life has to be centered around going chairman. Okay, now, how to get to Platinum 1000? So how to get to Platinum 1000, what we're going to talk about is the structure. So of course, you guys know to get to Platinum 1000 is 30 customers, right? So it's 30 customers. You know about the 3-leg rule. So the 3-leg rule is that you have 3 lines of business, and across those 3 lines, you'll have 12 customers in one leg, 12 customers in the second leg, and 6 customers in the third leg. So 12 customers in the first leg, 12 customers in the second leg, and 6 customers in the third leg. So all in total, 30 customers. Now, what's the structure to go Platinum 1000? As a leader going Platinum 1000, what is the structure? Now, the structure to go Platinum 1000 is that you need, and by the way, you can do this in a month, you know, you need to personally sponsor 12 to 15 customers. So write this down, guys. In order for you to go to Platinum 1000, you need to personally sponsor 12 to 15 customers. So to go Platinum 1000, personally sponsor 12 to 15 customers. So here's your 12, this is you, and here's your 12 to 15 customers. So personally enroll 12 to 15 customers. Now, from your 12 to 15 customers, you're going to help 3 to 4 of your personal customers go Platinum 150. So as I said, from that, you know, 12 to 14, help 3 to 4 of these guys go Platinum 150. And that will be Platinum 1000 done for you. So as I said, personally enroll 12 to 15 customers in your business using your link, and then help 3 to 4 go Platinum 150, and you will be a Platinum 1000. So 12 to 15 customers, get them on board, then help 3 to 4 of them go Platinum 150, and you are a Platinum 1000 here in IML. Okay? One last time. Personally sponsor 12 to 15 customers yourself, then help 3 to 4 of them go Platinum 150, and you are a Platinum 1000 here in iMarkets Live, and you are earning an additional $1,000 per month residual income, $250 each week. What would you be doing right now? What would you spend an extra $250 a week on? What could you do with an extra $250 a week? Now, it's already been shown, it's already been proven that the average household could do with an extra $1,000. So what would you be doing with an extra $250 a week? Okay. Now, the question is, how are you going to get these 12 to 15 customers? How are you going to get these 12 to 15 customers? What you need to do is, in the next 24 hours, build a list. You want to build a list of 120 to 150 potential customers. So build a list, get your pen, get paper out right now, get pen out, and start building a list of 120 to 150 names, 120 to 150 potential customers. Now, why 120 to 150? Because you want to personally enroll 12 to 15 customers, and we're going to use the 1 out of 10 rule. So we're going to say out of every 10 that see the presentation, 1 will definitely get started. But obviously we know that our product, what we have, is bound to, more people are bound to get started, but we're going to use the 1 out of 10 rule. So out of every 10 that see a presentation, 1 will at least get started. Okay, so that's why you want 120 to 150 potential customers written down on that list. Now, when you're building this list, you want to consider a few things. You want to think about these types of people. Who do you know that has a lot of influence? Who do you know that's very ambitious? Who do you know that's very competitive? Who do you know that is very sharp? Who do you know that is money motivated? Who do you know that has the respect of others? Even question yourself, who do you respect? Who do you respect? Who do you know that is hungry? Who do you know that is a wounded winner? So who do you know that's someone that's done very, very well for themselves in the past, but right now are having a bad patch? They still have that mindset. They still have that success mindset. They just need an opportunity. So who do you know like that? That's really the kind of people that you want. Who do you know that is teachable and coachable? Who do you know that is financially able to get started? Whoever that's financially able to get started straight away, you want to put the business in front of them. So as I said, to get your 12 to 15 customers, make a list of 120 to 150 potential customers. Out of every 10, we're saying out of every 10, 1 will definitely get started. Now, next thing you want to do is you want to expose those 120 to 150 people to the business straight away. You want to get on the phone straight away. So you want to call up your prospect and pique their interest. So you call up John. Hey, John, how are you? How's your family? You make some small talk, and then you dive right in. John, in the last 5 years, of all the money that has flown through your bank account, how much money have you made on that money? John, what if there was a way? And the reality is 9 out of 10 times people say nothing. So if John hasn't made any money in the bank, here you go. John, what if there was a way that I could show you how you could start multiplying the money that's in your account with an incredible skill set? Would you be open to that? How is John going to say no? John's definitely going to say yes. You've got John now. Now you just need to schedule the exposure. You just need to schedule the exposure now. Now, you don't have to use this script. For those of you that have the launch document, you know that I added in a lot of scripts on there that you can actually use. So for instance, depending on the kind of person it is, if it's a younger person, there's a lot of scripts on that Wealth Makers launch document that I shared with you guys in the group. So make sure you refer back to that and use a script for each individual that you think suits that person, okay? Now, if you are going Platinum 1000, you must have 4 to 6 presentations booked with 5 recruitable prospects at each meeting. So as I said, if you're going Platinum 1000, you must have 4 to 6 presentations booked with 5 recruitable prospects at each meeting. Now, the reason why you want to have 5 recruitable prospects at each meeting is that out of these 5 recruitable prospects, remember I said recruitable. So I'm not talking about just a meeting with like 5, random people that you don't know if they'll get in or not. 5 recruitable prospects. So maybe these are 5 individuals that are financially able to get, started, someone with a lot of influence, someone you respect. Do you get what I mean? So you want to have 4 to 6 presentations booked with 5 recruitable prospects at each meeting. Now, the reason why you want to go for recruitable prospects is because from these 5 recruitable prospects, at least 3 is the aim for you to get started. At least 3 should get started, at each meeting. Now, initially, that might not be the case because you might be still developing your skill set. You might still be working on your presentation skills. You might still be working on your or working on yourself, you know, working on your closing skills. However, over time, the better you get, because the more you show the plan, what you're going to find is that because of the product that we have, because of what we have, you're going to be getting 3 people getting started if there's 5 recruitable prospects, you know, in the room. Okay. Now, you want to also set up 1 to 2 meetings for your 3 to 4 people going platinum 150. And those 1 to 2 meetings will have 5 recruitable prospects at each meeting as well. So remember, to go platinum 1000, you personally sponsor 12 to 15 people, and then you help 3 to 4 of them go platinum 150. Yeah, so for your meetings, you had 4 to 6 presentations with 5 recruitable prospects. Now for your 3 to 4 that are going to go platinum 150, you want to set up 1 to 2 meetings for each of them. Again, the same rule of 5 recruitable prospects at each meeting, at least 3 getting started. Yeah, so for you to go platinum 1000, there needs to be 12 presentations happen in your organization. So anyone looking to go platinum 1000, there must be 12 presentations happen in your organization. So 12 presentations with 5 recruitable prospects at each meeting, 3 getting started. Okay. Now, 7 to 10 platinum 1000s in your business will take you to chairman 10. So if you're looking to go chairman 10, once you master this formula of how to wrap up platinum 1000, then you can actually teach this. So if you go platinum 1000 using this formula, then you just need to duplicate, because 7 to 10 platinum 1000s in your business is chairman done, you know? So if you can do this, then you can actually help other people go platinum 1000 as well and teach platinum 1000. So commit yourself to a goal of helping create 7 to 10 platinum 1000. If you aren't platinum 1000 yet, now you have the formula. You go platinum 1000 and then help 7 to 10 people go platinum 1000 as well. So now you have the code, now you have the formula. There's no reason why you can't go out there and get platinum 1000 done and then now teach it to 7 to 10 people as well and get yourself to chairman. So basically you help 7 to 10 people become a platinum 1000, and the reality is you're going to become a 6-figure earner in iMarkets Live. So you'll be earning 10,000 a month. So that's a 6-figure, you know, yearly income, 6-figure yearly income. So just by helping 7 to 10 people become a platinum 1000, you are now a 6-figure income earner. So is it worth it or not? Helping 7 to 10 people go platinum 1000. You now get 6 figures. Yeah. Now, the reality is you are only 7 to 10 people away from accomplishing your goal of becoming a 6-figure earner. That's how you need to look at it. Imagine just 7 to 10 people and you will be a 6-figure earner. 7 to 10 people. Now, the methods of exposure, the most effective methods of exposure that you can use to have these meetings is you want to be having webinars. So you want to have webinars for the prospects. You want to have home meetings. So go to the home, show the presentation to 5 recruitable prospects. Also for your potential B150s, you know, you're going to be going to their home. They're going to have 5 recruitable prospects there that you're going to present the information to. Also, you can actually arrange meetings, mini events at the office. So you've got webinars, home meetings, and office meetings, which are highly effective. Okay, 5 recruitable prospects at each meeting. Okay, so when you're building the business, there are 3 laws of building the business. Now, the first law is that a brand new customer is not in the business until they get their first 2 customers. So don't be telling anyone that you have a customer unless your customer has 2 customers, because that customer is not a customer until they have 2 customers themselves. Law 2, a leg of business is not a leg until it's driven 4 levels deep. Now, the reason being is because, so don't be saying, oh, I have a leg, I have this leg, unless you have, 4 levels deep. That leg has been taprooted 4 levels deep. You've asked, 4 people, who do they know, who do they know, who do they know, who do they know? And you found a superstar on the 4th level or below. Now, the 4th level, if you look at any great organization, the 4th level or below is where a superstar always pops up. I found the same thing in my business. All the best people have appeared, on the 4th level or below. So it's all about taprooting once you get a customer, ask them, who do you know, 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 until you get to your superstar. And they always usually show up from the 4th level or below. So make sure you're taprooting. That's a skill set that as a leader you need to master. Now, law 3, a team is not a team until you take that organization 8 levels deep. And how is this done? Through taprooting. So if your team isn't 8 levels deep, you do not have a team. Okay, so if you're saying, oh my gosh, my team, my organization, you actually don't have a team. You don't have an organization unless it's 8 levels deep, unless you've taken it 8 levels deep, where you've asked Sam, who do you know? Sam's put you through to Erica. Erica's put you through to Bernice. Bernice put you through to Mercy. Mercy's put you through to Edward. Edward's put you through to Emmanuel. Emmanuel's put you through to Duran. Duran's put you through to Sylvester. And so, you know, you've gotten 8 levels deep in the organization by asking who do you know, and you've anchored it down. That is not a team. That is not an organization. Unless your business is 8 levels deep, it is not a team. It is not a organization. There's work to be done, you know. And as I said, your superstar, your leader, the person you're looking for, always usually shows up on the 4th to 8th level. And that's the reality. If you look at anyone's business, look at Zayn Khan's business, look at, you know, even Bungbo's business, look at Asra's business, look at David Monita, look at anyone's business, and you'll find that the superstar shows up on the 4th to 8th level, you know. So make sure you're taprooting, make sure you're asking people who they know, make sure you're anchoring your business down. And imagine if an organization has gone 8 levels deep, and, you know, because imagine the people that are higher up in the levels, they're going to feel fear of loss if they don't take a lot of action and build the business, right? Because they're going to feel like, you know, they're missing out because they have all those people under them. You know, they might as well work on their other legs so they can get this residual income. So it's powerful, you know, when you take the business deep, because all the people above in the network now wake up, because they're like, wow, oh my gosh, all these people underneath me, you know, it's a lot easier. I can, you know, just work on my other 2 legs, and I'm gonna be able to be earning X amount. So just remember that. Don't get excited about having a team. Don't make complaints about, oh my gosh, my team is not doing this, my team is not moving, my organization is not moving. You don't have a team. Your team is not 8 levels deep. You haven't asked the vital question, who do you know, who do you know, who do you know, who do you know, and anchored that business down. Okay, so whatever you track grows. So what you need to do is get an 8x11 calendar so you can start tracking your business. So whatever you track grows, whatever you focus on expands. You want to be intentional in going towards success, in going for success. So you want to schedule success. You have to plan out success. Success doesn't happen on accident. Success is very intentional. Success is deliberate. Everything we do is on purpose, you know. So, you know, success has to be planned out. You have to have an expectation, you know, of a level of success that you expect, and based on the expectations that you have and the plans that you have, you know, everything will start falling into place. Like, you know, your plan will start attracting the activity, it will start attracting the results. So have you got, you know, your success plan mapped out? Have you got it all written down? You know, is it written down in a way where it's going to start attracting, you know, the results that you've written that you expect? You know, what are your expectations? What are your expectations for the business? Now, I just want to talk about, you know, a vital sign when building the business. So a vital sign of building the business is a question that you need to ask yourself. How many people in your team are committed to showing the plan at least 4 times a week? So how many people in your team are committed to showing the plan at least 4 times a week? So obviously, if you don't have at least, you know, if you don't have some people right now apart from yourself that's committed to showing the plan 4 times a week, then that's something that, you know, you got to start working on. Now, you want to get yourself a 8x11 calendar, look something like this, and you want to schedule at least 4 meetings a week that you can commit yourself to doing. So which days a week are you committed to doing presentations? So you want to have, as I said, at least 4 meetings a week that you are doing. And this is a very, very part-time schedule. This is 4 meetings a week that you're committed to doing. Yeah. So Obviously, I've put the weekly event in for Sunday, so that's one meeting. So Sundays we have our weekly events. Now on Monday, so Sundays obviously is the weekly event. On Mondays and Wednesday, can you commit to doing a presentation at 7 p.m. each week? Each week, can you commit to this? You know, it doesn't have to be Monday and Wednesday. You know your schedule. So your schedule, you may do it for different days. It's entirely down to you. So on Mondays and Wednesdays, can I commit to doing a presentation at 7 p.m. each week? Now, the way this works is that even if you don't have, you know, the meetings planned yet, write them down, commit yourself to having that meeting on Monday, to having that meeting on Wednesday. And what you'll start to find is that your expectation is going to start leading to results, because you're expecting to have a meeting on Monday, a meeting on Wednesday with at least 5 recruitable prospects, and expecting 3 people to get started. So what happens is that now you start making the calls, now you start doing the activity, now you start, you start attracting, the people, into these time slots. So even if you don't have the people right now, commit yourself, make that commitment, know that you're doing a meeting on Monday and Wednesday at 7 p.m. and then start filling in the diary, start, making the calls to put those people in. So you're already scheduling, you're already determining that you're expecting 3 people to get started in your business on Monday at 7 p.m. and on Wednesday at 7 p.m. That's your expectation. So because of your expectation, now the necessary activity will start, coming into your experience. So Saturdays might be your day off, so you can put an X there. Thursdays, you might actually be able to commit to 2 meetings, or it might be Saturday that you can commit to 2 meetings, So maybe on Saturday, you'll have one at 2, you'll have one at 4 p.m., so you just schedule this. This is basically a commitment that you can stick to, at least 4 meetings a week. Which 4 days are you committed to at least showing the plan? Pick a time, schedule it, and then start working your activity into those meeting slots that you've booked. Start phoning up prospects, start prospecting people, and putting them into that time slot that you've selected. So once you have your plan of action written down, it's very, very easy to start now filling in those slots with the relevant prospects. So just make the commitment first, and then start taking action and filling in, the prospects into those time slots. So of course, there are things that you do in the week. So you can actually, put in, obviously, if you have a job, put in work, put in spiritual time in there, put family time in there, put date night in there, schedule everything, but at least have 4 presentations a week that you're committed to doing. Have a specific time that you do it. So, on Monday at 7 p.m., I'm showing the plan to 5 people, 5 recruitable prospects. 3 of them minimum is going to get started. So that's your expectation. So the universe is now going to start, working, like coming together to actually make that happen for you. So everything will be falling in line with the commitment that you've made. Okay, so by the way, this is a very, very part-time calendar. This is just for someone who wants to make 6 figures. If you want to make 7 figures, you'll be doing at least 5 to 6 meetings a week. So obviously the 4 meeting commitment, as I said, is for 6-figure earners. But if you're looking to make 7 figures, which, if you do this for 3 years, 5 to 6 meetings a week, just like David Imonitie did, because that's what David Imonitie did. That's how he became a 7-figure a year. Actually 8-figure a year. Yeah, that's how he first became a 7-figure a year income earner. However, of course, he's an 8-figure earner now. But how he initially became, a 7-figure a year earner was literally through having 5 to 6 meetings a week with 5 recruitable prospects at each meeting. But that's only if you want to, make 7 figures. Okay, hang on. Let me answer Nafti's question. Hi, Katrina. Thanks so much for this. One comment I keep getting from my customers is that they want to see how they're making money from trading, see results before talking to others. How do you get around this? Okay, so what I usually let them know, what I usually let the customers know is the reason why the customers are a bit reluctant to introduce anyone is because they think that they're the one that's actually going to have to, explain the business to the person that they know, and they know that they're going to get a lot of questions because they don't personally have the results. They probably don't know much about trading either. They haven't had any success in this area. So this is now why it's important to introduce a third party. So this is why three-way calls are important. It's important to edify an upline mentor. It's important to edify your upline mentor, because the upline mentor should really be the one that's speaking with the prospect. So for instance, the prospect needs to understand that they won't need to be the one that's going to share the information with the person. They just need to be new. They just need to focus on understanding trading, start creating some results there. But all they need to do is edify their mentor, and their mentor will be the one that's going to share the information. Now, their mentor will be someone that has 100% of the information, 100% of the facts, knows 100% about how the real money is being made, has a lot of experience in the field, has a lot of financial success in the field, and is basically an expert and extremely successful. So, they just need to edify their mentor. They don't even need to mention that it's about trading or it's about Forex to the person that they know. So someone that is actually reluctant, to introducing new customers, the way I usually get them to introduce me to two people that they know, etc., is by letting them know that we're going to go for their 2 and 3, because usually everyone wants to get their 2 and 3. So I just say, okay, no problem, let's get your 2 and 3. What I want you to do is I'm going to teach you how to edify me. So I give them the simple invite. So I'm sure you have the Wealth Makers launch document. So on the Wealth Makers launch document, there's quite a lot of scripts on there that you can use based on the kind of person that you know it to be. You use one of those scripts on them. Of course, you're not mentioning anything about trading. You're just piquing their interest. Also with the script that I have on here as well about, multiplying that money that's in your account, they're going to say yes. Then just let them know that you're actually working with someone extremely successful, someone that got 100% of the results, 100% of the facts. She's a great mentor. She's working with a global team. She's been, her own boss for the past 5 years, and she's been helping people across the globe make a spare time, part-time, or a full-time income. So she's definitely the best person for you to be, hearing the information from and connecting with. So what I'm going to do is, I know she's extremely busy, but because I don't want you to miss out on this window of opportunity, I'm going to see if she can give you a call. So I'm going to see if she can give you a call. Would you be happy with that? So then you just basically forward the number over to, your mentor, and your mentor is the one that actually gives them the call. So the mentor is really the person that should be engaging in a presentation, with that person's people. It should not be the person. The person shouldn't even mention trading. But the person that is the person that's just joined your business should have complete confidence in, the upline mentor to be able to put their contacts in front of the upline mentor. And if the person is not confident in, putting contacts in front of the upline mentor, then you've got to ask the question, why is this person not, confident in the upline mentor? Because they should already believe that you have the results. They should be able to see, that you already have the results. And if you're fairly new yourself, you always have, senior mentors like myself that you can actually plug the new person's customers in with, so you can actually let them know that you're actually personally working, with a very big leader that, is absolutely killing it on both sides of the business. And she, is committed to helping you get your 2 and 3. I don't want you to mention trading. I don't want you to mention Forex. I'm going to teach you a very simple invitation script, and I'm going to teach you how to edify her. And, or she's going to give your prospect a call, and, she's going to share the plan with them. So yeah, that's really how I do it. I hope that helps. Okay, so this, as I was, wait, hold on. No problem, Naf. Hold on, let me mute everyone. Okay, so that calendar that I just showed you, is a very, very part-time calendar. So this is for someone, as I said, that just wants to make 6 figures, not someone that wants to go 7 figures. But if you're on this call and you know you want to be making a 7-figure income a year, then as I said, you want to do at least 5 to 6 of these meetings a week. Commit yourself to 5 to 6 meetings. If you want to do it like David Imonite became a 7-figure a year income earner after doing this activity of 5 to 6 meetings a week with 5 recruitable prospects at each meeting for 3 years, and then he became a 7-figure earner in the industry. So as I said, have at least 5 recruitable prospects at each of these meetings. Now, the goal is to have at least 3 customers get started at each meeting you do. We will be developing Platinum 150s at these meetings. That's 12 customers coming into your business per week. I really want you guys to get the vision of this right now. That's 12 customers coming into your business per week. It doesn't sound like a lot. However, imagine over the next 6 months, if you were to develop 1 to 2 people per month that decide to follow this same blueprint. So I'm talking about duplication. You guys now have leverage. Why did you come into business? Why did you become a business owner? Obviously to have time and money combined. So now you have leverage because you are developing 1 to 2 people per month that's deciding to use the same blueprint as you, that's showing the plan. So there's people coming into your business that, you know, you're not even the one directly speaking to those individuals. So in 6 months, you would have 12 people doing this with you. If you had 10 people doing this with you, getting 12 people a week to join their business, you would have 120 people joining your business each week. That's 480 customers per month. That's almost Chairman 10 every single month. So you know that Chairman 10 is 500 customers, but you'll be doing, you know, literally 480 customers a month. You know, that's a solid, you know, Chairman 10. So that's the formula. That's the source. So I just want you guys to think about, you know, 6 months from now, where could your business be if you commit to this blueprint, if you commit to this game plan, if you give 6 months total commitment, you know, to making this plan happen. Obviously, initially, you know, it's not going to be perfect. You know, you're going to be doing the activity, you're going to be having the 5 meetings, and maybe one person gets started, maybe some don't show up, but you're going to be developing your skills, you're going to be working on yourself, you know, and because of the person that you become as you're working on yourself, you know, as you keep showing the plan, of course you're going to get better. You know, you don't start off great, but then you start to become great, right? So your income is going to be a direct reflection of your personal growth. So it's important to ask yourself right now, what are you listening to right now? Who are you listening to right now? Are you listening to Jim Rohn? Are you listening to Les Brown? Are you listening to Tony Robbins? Are you listening to Bob Proctor? Who are you listening to? Because who you're listening to is going to determine, you know, the success that you're going to have. So who are you listening to? Just so. Thanks, Steve. Okay, so what are you reading right now? Now, I haven't put the whole list of books that I've read, but I've put a few books here that if you read them in this order that I've put them in, this is going to be the perfect set of books that's really going to develop your skill set, that's really going to develop you to become highly effective at showing the plan. So I guarantee if you read these books and you're showing the plan 4 times a week, with 5 recruitable prospects at each meeting, with reading these books and the level that you're going to become from the information in these books, from the mindset shift, the paradigm shift that you're going to have, you're going to get 100% of the results. So I've recommended Go Pro by Eric Worre, which is a great starting point for any newcomer to the industry. How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. So that one definitely was a big eye-opener for me in understanding people and understanding, you know, like how people think. Building an Empire by Brian Carruthers. Now that one is the true formula of it. It literally pinpoints absolutely everything, you know, of how to build a massive business, you know, how to build a massive business, you know, and get yourself to 6 figures, 7 figures. So, you know, Brian Carruthers is someone that built one of the largest businesses in the history of our industry. The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. So obviously, I'm sure many of you on the call, if you're working on your personal development, if you're working on your personal growth, you already know that success is basically a few simple daily disciplines practiced on a daily basis. So what are your daily disciplines, or should we say, what are your success disciplines? What are the few habits, what are the few disciplines that you practice daily, you know, that equate to massive success or equate to success? So The Compound Effect is really a book that, when I read that book, it really made me realize that the activity that you do on a daily basis is very, very important to your end result. For instance, if you were to eat, let's say for instance, you go to McDonald's every single day. Now, if you're eating the same burger at McDonald's today, let's say you eat a burger today at McDonald's, you're not going to see any change on your physical form of on your body. Let's say you eat the same burger for a whole week, it's not going to show up on your body yet. But if eat that burger for a whole month, every single day, you're gonna see it show up on your body. You're gonna start to see changes happen on your body after a month. So what are the daily disciplines that you are practicing that is equating to the bigger result that you're looking for? So make sure that you don't have any detrimental bad habits that you're practicing on a daily basis that, you know, over time adds up to a bad result. But make sure that you now figure out what's the daily disciplines that's gonna, you know, take you to the success that you're looking for. One great book, oh my gosh, the first great book that I ever read, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Now, I was actually working in retail. I was working in Next as a sales assistant when I read that book, and that book made me uncomfortable. I became so uncomfortable because I knew I was in the wrong place. I knew I was destined for something greater. I now could not remain ignorant, because I now had information that made me realize that the reason why I was making £7.25 per hour was entirely down to me. And I now learned that I could actually get paid absolutely whatever I wanted to get paid, based on me just going out there and making a decision, you know, because everything in life is about decisions. You've got to make a decision. Like, for instance, for you to go chairman 10, you need to decide to go chairman 10 and then commit to go in chairman 10. And then you have the blueprint. I've given you the blueprint. This is what David Imanite has used personally himself. This is what he's taught. You know, this is how he's gone chairman 500, because he's cracked the code on how to create platinum 1000s. And obviously the starting point of all ranks in IML is platinum 1000. Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, The Science of Getting Rich, amazing book. The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership, because of course you want to develop yourself as a leader, you want to become highly effective, you know, and also developing the leader within you. That's a very, very good one. So if you want to read a lot about leadership, then John C. Maxwell is the #1, you know, leadership coach in the world. Now, that's actually the end of the information. I want to thank you guys for coming on the call. I hope it helped. As I said, this call was not for everyone. It's just for those of you that want to go platinum 1000 or above, okay? So even if you want to go chairman. So before we close off the call, just want to know, do you guys have any questions that, you know, you want to ask that you'd like me to answer before we go?